Hello? Can I be heard? Am I audible? Yes, you can hear me. That is good. Okay. Hold on. I'm doing this for the first time, so I'm still figuring it out. Let's select this. And I'm transitioning. Hello? Can you see me? Hello? Yay! How's it going? Nice to see you all. Oh wait, I don't see you, but you can see me, right? You can see me. That's amazing. I figured out how to do a green screen also. Wait, let me put this here actually. Excellent. Well, welcome all. Welcome to my... Wait, is that a Mia? Is that a Mia emoji? Fumia Moonface? I love it. How y'all doing? Thank you so much for coming. I like Wukong. Oh, really? I had no idea. Who's that? Wukong. Never heard of him before. Well, thank you very much, everyone, for coming to my first stream that I'm doing by myself. Some of you might have come and joined me and Mia on our Wukong stream, but Mia was taking care of all of that. Pro streamer already, totally. But Mia was taking care of all this stuff, so I hope that I've figured out how to do this myself, and hopefully it won't all go wrong. So, hi Miss Mischief, I remember you. And how you all doing? Wait, what case you doing? Oh, I'm on a... So, full disclosure, okay? I have played a little bit of Great Ace Attorney, and it's already been a few years, and I thought I'm just gonna start from the top, because I think like it'll help me get back into the story and with everything that's going on. So that's, I think, what I'm gonna do. So hello Niftrix, and I hope I'm saying this all right. Oh god, maybe I need to make this bigger so I don't have to like lean in so far to see this. So yeah, you'll all explore the first time streaming with me together, because yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing, and basically Mia, my good friend Mia Fu, who some of you know, has just inspired me to give this a go as well. So that's how we ended up here. And well, the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make myself a little smaller here. Thank you so much, Sylvie. I'm only just starting, so you don't need to donate or anything. I don't think like you need to be affiliated for that, don't you? So I'm not there yet. We're just here to have a little bit of fun and play Great Ace Attorney, and tell them add that category. Chat, we gotta help you again. What does that mean? Add the category. I've also made, I think that like it was a Joklum and Valley Noodle Valley and Colin. I think I've made mods so they can help me out here. Because like I like I said, I don't really know what I'm doing, but oh gosh, it's also going so quick. I'm getting old. This is all going very quick. Add tags in the same place you edit the title. I don't know how to do that. I'll do that next time. So for now, we're just gonna transition to the next thing, and have to add the category. I thought I did add the category. Wait, how do I do this? Wait, I did I not do this? Wait, did it do it now? Oh wait, but you can also tag TGAA. Okay, so I can tag that, yeah? Yeah, okay, TGAA. Is that good now? Did I add the tag? Category seems to be there. Okay, what other tags should I put? As attorney, is it? All right. I sound like Ryunosuke, who would have thought? That's crazy. Wait. It says slow mode. Okay, we're back? We're back? Okay. Maybe I am doing this on Wi-Fi, and to see how it's going, maybe that doesn't work. But hopefully we won't have too many dropouts. So anyway, I think it's time to get into it. Press any key. Hi all! People joining. Wait, so I'm not gonna continue. I'm gonna select event. I'm gonna do a new game. And we're gonna start it from the top. Because I don't remember all of it. Oh, are we ready? Oh, I already pressed it.
The Empire of Japan.
Can we hear this well?
Opening its doors, a push for cultural transformation brought great waves of Western influence to this far eastern island nation.
I'll get optic fiber
the
special.
Revolution washed over the land, making life in the capital exciting and unsettling. It was a period of great change, and some was swept away by the tide.
Very professional. Thank you. I can tell. This is all planned. Oh gosh. What's happening? A gun went off.
But for one man, the turbulence of that era was just the beginning of an extraordinary story.
Oh, he's holding the gun! Me? I would never do that. I'm such a... Oh, wait, let me get this mouse away. Episode 1. The Adventure of the Great Departure. Bienvenue, that was too quick. I couldn't read that so quickly. Bam! 22nd November, 8:43 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature. Defendants. Antechamber 5. I wonder if I can keep that up. I still can't believe it. I still can't believe this is happening. How can it be that just beyond the doors to this quiet little chamber is the highest court in Japan, waiting to decide my fate? Who that? What? Oh, no, nothing. Save your glass, murderer! Sorry. My name is Ryunosuke Naruhodo. I'm a second-year student at the Imperial Yume University. 3 days ago, I somehow found myself in the middle of a horrifying accident. Now I'm here, awaiting my trial. That's enough! Ooh. He's not obliged to listen to such abuse, officer. And who are you? I'm this man's lawyer. I'll be defending him today. Ooh, I didn't even think about this. This just came out that way. Lawyer? Yes. And until the judge has given his verdict on the case, no one has the right to treat him as a criminal. So you will hold your tongue. Technicalities. Look at you. You haven't even graduated yet. Ha! And yet, I still seem to know better than you how a court officer should behave. Right. Ryunosuke? Oh, yes. Yes, of course. Sorry. What are you apologizing to me for? Oh, no, I suppose that wasn't my fault. But really, Kazuma, I never meant to drag you into this. I'm sorry. There you go again, apologizing. Just like always. Oh, I'm getting deeper there, aren't I? Boyfriends are bantering? What boyfriends? Oh, these two. I don't know what you're talking about. Though I must say, you've been all over the newspapers these past few days. Yume University professor murdered in cold blood by a student. But obviously, you didn't actually do it, did you? Of course not. You have to believe me. I didn't do it. No, I am aware of Asoryu, I think. I think I have heard of this. But I'm just playing dumb because, you know, this is PG, isn't it? Wait, I'm getting distracted. Where am I? Ryunosuke. I could never murder someone. Then there's nothing to worry about. Straighten yourself up, hold your head high. You mean, I believe you. I know you're innocent, Ryunosuke. Gosh, he's a handsome fella, isn't he? Kazuma Asogi, my best friend. Also in his second year at Yume University. But he's far more clever than I. A star student, in fact. He's even a qualified lawyer. Impressive, considering he's still an undergraduate. It's not that impressive. The very concept of lawyers is only a few years old, here in Japan anyway. My qualifications don't mean much. Yet. He said exactly the same thing 3 days ago. I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. Ryunosuke would say that. I don't know what you mean. But I'm proud to have a friend like you, Kazuma. Truly. 3 days ago. Yes, that's when all this started. It is magic, isn't it? Custom sounds for sale. Oh gosh. I'm trying to just keep up with what's going on here. I love you guys are chatting so much, but there's so much text on the screen as well. Anyway, continuing. Congratulations, Kazuma. It looks like you're gonna get to study abroad at last. I know. I've been forever dreaming of this day. Finally, those government elites have acknowledged my academic achievements and successes in the court. So you'll be representing Japan as you immerse yourself in the most sophisticated legal system in the world. I'm really happy for you. And proud as your friend. There's not a soul in the university who doesn't know Kazuma's name. He's a living legend. Ooh, ding. It's like there's some mysterious aura billowing around his temple. I want to bring about change in our own legal system. That's why I have to cross the ocean to see the real thing with my own eyes. The heart of the British Empire. I wish I could see it too. Then come with me. We'd have a wild time tearing up the streets of Her Majesty's City of London together. If only it were that simple. Oh dear. Look at the time. I'd better be going. All right. I'll see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a while longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow, then. Partner. Oh. Oi, oi, oi. They are cute, aren't they? It was straight after that. That's when it happened. Oh dear. Wait, Asogi, who's this now? Asogi, may I have a word? Ah, wait, is this her? Who spoke? Was it her or him? Ah, Professor, I didn't know you were coming. Well, this case has personal significance to me. But never mind that for now. Asogi. This is my deep voice. Yes. You should go immediately to the judge's chambers. To His Excellency's chambers? Why? He was looking for you before. You advocating for the defense in this trial was a sudden decision. It seems there may be some confusion about procedures today as a result. Who is this man? chat. If you're seeing your words being censored. Eugene sounding really enthusiastic. Oh, does he? Why, thank you. I feel as though I've seen him at university before. I see. I'll go at once then. I shall accompany you. All right then, Ryunosuke. I'll see you in the courtroom. Yes. Thanks, Kazuma. She's a woman of little words, isn't she? This is awkward.
If I may.
Yes, sorry?
You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Yes, that's right.
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University.
Professor Mikotoba. I've heard that name from Kazuma before. As I recall, he's been pushing to get the government to agree to Kazuma studying abroad.
Asogi has told me about you. You and he are best friends, I understand.
He knows about us. What was it? Sherlock Holmes. What is a JFK voice? Oh, JFK as in John F. Kennedy. What did John F. Kennedy sound like? I don't know if I know that from memory. Anyway,
Continuing. As such, I feel you should know.
Know what?
Well, as you've no doubt heard, Asogi has been granted permission to go and study in Great Britain. However, if he should fail to defend you in today's trial, I'm afraid that permission will be revoked and never granted again. Oh, God.
What?
As I suspected, you were unaware of this. I had a feeling Asogi may have chosen not to tell you.
He's agreed to defend me knowing that if he fails, his dreams will be shattered? But I don't understand. Why would the government do such a thing? Ugh, governments do terrible things, don't they?
The administration has to choose from a large number of applicants for overseas study.
Held a message. Oh, gosh.
It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
Just say hydrate. Yes.
Yes. I've got some. What do you call it again? Cordial. That's what I was gonna say.
I do have a voiceover tomorrow, so I have to make sure I don't ruin my voice. But yes. No spoilers, please. I have played it before, but I don't remember all of it. Thank you.
This is not beer. I think you can tell.
Oh yeah, that automod. As long as we're nice to each other, it's okay, right? Like, and all let's all be nice. That's all that matters.
Otherwise, you'll be prosecuted. It's very difficult to persuade them to grant permission, even in the most favorable of circumstances.
I don't believe it. But I didn't do it. I swear, I'm not a murderer. We love gay people. We love all people, don't we?
I'm sure that's not true. Nevertheless, I can assure you that proving your innocence will be no easy task. You see, there are certain peculiarities about today's trial.
Gosh, things are ramping up. Sorry? What do you mean? First chat. Hi, Axel. What a lovely name. Sorry, what do you mean?
You'll soon understand, once proceedings get underway.
But then what should I do?
Well, naturally, I'm not going to suggest doing anything that could lead to a conviction.
Right. So,
As soon as the trial starts, the judge will pose a certain question to the defense. When that happens, You must answer before anyone else. You must say, I do. Oh gosh.
Are they getting married? Is that what's happening? I do? Wait, quick save? How do I quick save? Wait, do I press Q? Is that how you quick save? Do I press Q or is it all gonna shut down if I do that now? Ooh, Q? Nothing happens when I press Q. Oh, damn. Yeah, true. She does have to save. Quick save. Anyway, when that happens... Oh, we already read that. I do? But what will the question be? Surely not. Do you accept the accusations brought before you? Oh no. Of course not.
Defendant! Court is about to begin. Proceed to the courtroom at once. Gosh, that bailiff, eh?
Never plead guilty. Always deny, right? Unless you've done it.
It would seem our surreptitious discussions are to be cut short.
Oh gosh, he sounded a bit evil there. I didn't mean that. He seems nice. He's a nice uncle, isn't he?
So, allow me to summarize. Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial. Of course, as the defendant, the final decision is yours. What are you waiting for? You want to be found guilty for failing to appear? Get moving. There's no point in anyone advocating for the likes of you anyway.
Oh gosh. This is it. If this trial goes badly, Kazuma's dreams of studying abroad are over. And what's more, I'll be found guilty of murder. And so, with absolutely no idea of what lay ahead, I embarked on that unforgettable trial. Oh, sorry, Mia! It's okay. This is the trial hasn't started yet, Mia. So it's fine. It's fine. The important part is happening now, and everything until now was totally professional. So right. So everyone, tell Mia that I've been professional. Thank you. My one and only chance of proving my innocence. The trial that would decide my destiny. Thank you. Super professional. Yes. I mean, you don't even have to say. It's. You're in my country. What, in Germany? Already totally pro. Oh wait, 22nd November, 9 a.m. Supreme Court of Judicature, Courtroom 2. So this is a courtroom. He's never seen one. No, I'm not in Germany. I'm from Germany. I grew up in Germany, but I'm in London. All very normal. Normal in a weird way, and weird in a normal way, because that's how we like it, right? The Supreme Court of Judicature. No court in the land has more power. Losing the words here. I don't much like the look of those people sitting in the public gallery. Lots of military and other uniforms in there. The powers that be have demanded that this be a secret trial. Secret trial? A trial that's close to ordinary members of the public. Only military and government officials may attend. What? But why? It'll become clear in time. But for now, you need to concentrate, Ryunosuke. It's about to begin.
The court will now hear the trial of Ryunosuke Naruhodo.
The adjudication is ready, Your Excellency.
As is the defense.
Before we begin, there's one point of order I would like to confer. Yesterday evening, the defense made a last-minute request for a change of advocate.
That's correct, Your Excellency. I made the request myself.
Normal procedure is for the defendant's advocacy to be decided 2 days prior to the trial. As this is an unusual circumstance, I am obliged to ask for final confirmation now. Who advocates for the defendant in this trial?
This is it. This must be the question. Who's gonna defend me? Wait, what settings? What? Why is Twitch censoring? Oh, is that like auto censoring? I'm sorry, I don't know how. I mean, I'm professional. I know how all of this works. That's the question the professor meant. But then, if I say I do, the funny thing? I don't know what the funny thing is. Sound down. Does everybody agree on that? Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Wait, what do I say? I need to answer quickly. What should I do? I do answer. I do? What do we say? What do we pick? The game is louder than your voice. Oh, maybe it's because the mic is like a little further away. How about I move the mic closer? How's this? I accidentally pressed something wrong. I'm also playing around with what mic I might use. Maybe I'll use a different mic next time. So if I go a little bit here, and maybe I'll just put it down just a smidge. How's this? Is this a little bit better? Anyway, what do we answer? We answer, I do. Your Excellency, no confirmation is needed. As I'm standing here beside the defendant, I hope it's clear who will advocate for his defense.
What is the meaning of this unruly outburst?
I would like to inform the court that I, Ryunosuke Naruhodo, will be defending myself. What are you playing at, Ryunosuke? Professor Mikotowa told me everything, just now before the trial. He did what? He said that your dreams of studying abroad would be dashed if you were to lose. How sad. It means you don't have faith in me. You think I won't be able to get you off? Oh god. No, it's not that really. It's just that. Oh dear. This has turned on a dime, hasn't it? Phrasing! Well, on the off chance that things don't go well for me, I couldn't bear to be the reason that you... Yes. I knew that's how you would feel, which is exactly why I decided not to tell you. Professor Mikotowa shouldn't have stuck his nose in.
Very well. The court hereby recognizes the defendant's desire to advocate for himself in today's trial.
Well. Does the accused admit defeat already? Renouncing his own counsel? Really?
Objection! Gosh, somebody's objecting. Make no mistake, counsel.
This merely shows that the defendant's innocence is so apparent, he's confident he can speak for himself. Isn't that so, Naruhodo-san? Yes, exactly. Exactly what I wasn't thinking. I'm not confident at all. In fact, my mind's completely blank. I realize you're in charge now, but still, try not to look so bewildered.
Well, for a mere university student to be brought before the Supreme Court. You must have perpetrated the most heinous crime indeed.
As you're no doubt aware, this is the Supreme Court of Judicature of Japan. Accordingly, the very highest standards of conduct are expected of all present. Do I make myself clear, Defendant Naruhodo?
Yes. Yes, Your Excellency.
It is therefore my duty to assess your competence for the task you have undertaken.
My competence? What does that mean? He's questioning your ability to do the job. Well, he can't be questioning it more than I am.
So, let's start with the very simplest of questions.
Yes.
Kindly state before the court the name of the victim in this case.
Well, that's easy enough. I've heard his name more times than I'd care to remember. But, wait. Everything... Oh, I'm so nervous. I can't even remember that. What was it again? Ryunosuke. Gosh, when he looks at you, you melt a little. What? I didn't say that. Let me guess. Your mind's gone blank? You know me so well. All the relevant information for this case can be found in the court record. But I can't even find it. I just see out of the corner of my eye that this is going mad. But I can't even find that.
It's simple.
You can access the court record with a press of RB, which is...
I know this.
Oh yeah, is that one? Wait, no? Is it that one? No, it is that one. I have an Xbox controller. Hello? Hold on. Calm down. I can do requests later. We're trying to focus on the case. That's what it's called. Why am I not working? RB? Okay, if you ever find you've forgotten, so I'm just gonna stop that. Or maybe it's not available yet. Is that? I just have to press RB for the corker. Alright, there's no time to lose. Okay, now I can do it. There we go. This is the list of evidence I've collected, so now try switching to people. Okay, trying to switch to people. You'll find the details about the victims here when you're done. Just interest free to go back. Okay, just remembering. Guys, huh? Okay. I think this is gonna be like uploaded to Twitch and stuff. Okay, right. Details. What am I trying to find out? Lead prosecutor's case, who would appear. Okay, victim. Alright, we know all of this, right? Easy peasy. Back. So remember, everything to do with the current case can be found in the court record. Okay, alright, we got that. Great. Now, you'd better not keep His Excellency waiting any longer. Go on. I feel like Kazuma is like closer to my voice, isn't he now? Find the victim in the people section of the court record. Then press Y to present. Try it now. Victim. This is the victim. Present.
Yes!
The victim. It's because we're learning how to do it, right? Yes. But maybe we can go a bit quicker through this, can we? Well, at least you can remember the name of an esteemed member of your own university. Dr. Wilson was a visiting professor from England, invited to Yume University 3 years ago.
Which is the reason why this case has such profound implications. The British Empire!
We love it, don't we, the Empire?
Is at present our country's most valuable foreign ally.
As most of you will be aware,
We have just signed a new treaty together after lengthy negotiations.
there can't be anyone who hasn't heard of the Anglo-Japanese Treaty of Friendship and Navigation.
And yet, despite these delicate circumstances, the blood of an Englishman has been spilt on our soil. You two are both undergraduates at the Imperial Yume University, are you not? Murdering a professor from the very institution that provides your education. Have you no honor?
Yay, Empire, right? But I didn't do it.
This case is coming under great scrutiny from our allies on the other side of the world. The court therefore wishes for a speedy resolution to this matter.
In other words, our feeble government is scared of upsetting England's policymakers.
Politics. And you're a convenient and expendable scapegoat to blame for this crime.
So that's why this trial has these unusual peculiarities, is it?
Exactly. Our government needs to convict someone as quickly as possible.
All because the victim was an Englishman. Yes, Dr. Wilson was an Englishman. Nationalities and treaties won't make any difference for me here. The fact is, I was there at the scene of the crime. Vous ici, ça alors? Oh, vous parlez français? Je ne parle pas français très bien. Petit peu seulement. Oh dear, look at the time. I better be... Oh, they're on a date again. All right, I see you later. I think I'll stay and enjoy this place a little longer. Good idea. After all, it's not every day you get to visit a high-class Western restaurant like this. See you in English class tomorrow then, partner. The British Empire. Wow, it's incredible to think. Wait. There he is! I've seen that man at university. I'm sure he's a visiting professor from Great Britain. I don't know his name, but still, I should go and say hello.
Alright, we're going to say hello.
So I went over to the professor's table and introduced myself to Dr. Wilson. C'est incroyable. I really don't have that much French vocabulary. Mon restaurant, mon Kazuma, tu l'aimes ou tu la quittes? I'm not sure what that means.
Okay, alright. My attention is split. Let's go back to what's going on here. Alright, now then, let me pose my next question to you, Defendant Naruhodo.
Ja, my Dutch is actually a lot better. My Dutch is fluent. Dus als je Nederlands wil praten, dat is helemaal geen probleem.
Okay, yes.
Yes, Your Excellency. Is it loud for everyone? Is my I'll use my other. Hold on. Can I do the? I can't put the microphone up any further. Hold on. Okay, maybe then the balance is better. Next time, I think I'll try to use a different microphone. I right now I can't adjust the microphone and the volume separately. That's a bit of a problem. Yeah, I lived for 6 years in Amsterdam, so I can speak Dutch pretty fluently. I think did the volume come down when I do it when I does it come down like this? Is that better then? Okay. So maybe is the balance a little bit better now? Yeah, but I think when I tested it, when I put the personal volume down on my laptop, then it goes down with you guys.
Okay, great. Okay, back to the game. This professor of medicine, Dr. John Wilson, loses his life. How did that happen? State before the court the cause of death.
The cause of death? Well, obviously that was,
Ryunosuke.
honey. What?
Remember that in court, every assertion must be backed up by evidence.
By evidence? But how?
Find that piece of evidence that shows the professor's cause of death and select present. Do it now. Well, that's obviously the post-mortem report. Come on, easy. Right? Yeah. There we go.
Yes! Well. According to this document, the victim suffered a hemorrhagic death due to gunshot trauma. Learn to read, you imbecile. That's the post-mortem report, I take it? Sorry, yes, that's right. The, post-mortem report. In the West, a doctor dissects corpses to identify the cause of death in an autopsy. But here in Japan, a police officer merely inspects the body and draws conclusions that way. Oh, I see. As long as I'm not going to be tested on any of this later. This so-called photographic print of the scene of the crime. You can clearly discern scorch marks around the bullet hole produced by the powder explosion. In other words, we should assume that the victim was shot at close range.
Thank you, Counsel. The court will accept this modern scientific evidence into the record.
Photographic print of the victim has been entered into the court record. Exciting. So that's a photographic print. Well, that's something I've never seen before. It's clearly superior to a drawing. The detail is incredible. And that's how Ryunosuke became an influencer. Very well. I am satisfied with your answers. Let us start the trial.
Certainly, Your Excellency. So, without further ado, in order to better apprise the court with the facts of the case, the prosecution hereby calls its first witness, who was there at the scene of the crime when it happened.
This is it then. I think I may have worked out what the professor had in mind. The professor? You mean Dr. Mikotoba? Yes.
Yes. Clearly, you're the defense lawyer today, not me, but that doesn't mean... Well, I can still act as your assistant.
Ah, of course. When he was speaking with me before, he simply said, Kazuma Asogi must not be the defense lawyer in this trial.
Clever. He really has been sticking his oar in, hasn't he?
Oh, God. There's all this innuendo. Jeez.
I mean, none of it. What?
Maybe. But any help you can give me would be greatly appreciated, Kazuma.
Well, my first piece of advice is, rein in that crazy look of bewilderment and control the cold sweats.
If only if you rein in that crazy headband and control the cold stares first.
Yeah, because they make one sweat, don't they?
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court, please.
Oh, what does he sound like? He's a bit haughty, isn't he? Of course. My name is Satoru Hosonaga. I am the head waiter at a Western-style restaurant called La Carnival. Gosh, she's bleeding.
Are you all right? You seem to be coughing up some,
It's a regular occurrence. It doesn't really bother me.
Well, it really should.
As everyone knows, the capital southeastern quarter was developed for foreign visitors some years ago. It's become a very fashionable district now, full of hotels to accommodate overseas guests. This grim crime occurred in one of the district's so-called restaurants, an Occidental eatery, 3 days ago.
Understood. Hosonaga-san, you will kindly tell the court everything you can about the incident.
At once, sir.
And no petty interjections from the aspiring lawyer boy, please.
Oh, aspiring maybe, but aspiring.
It was just after 2 p.m. on the day in question. We have few diners at that time of day. The lunchtime rush was over, and there were only 3 tables still occupied.
That fits in with my memory of it too. There was hardly anyone else in the place. God, he's dying. It was when I was in the kitchen,
putting away crockery and cutlery.
Oh no.
A gunshot rang out, so I hurried out to the dining area to see what had happened. I found the victim, an English gentleman slumped in his chair. And standing immediately beside him, gun in hand, was the accused university student.
Yes! I don't think he should be so excited about that, right? Hold on! Let me just clarify something here. While I did pick up a gun that I found lying on the floor beside the professor, I didn't shoot him.
Objection!
Oh, God.
I believe I asked you to refrain from petty interjections. The court wishes to listen to the witness's report of what he saw, you amateur.
But,
The next time you interrupt at an inappropriate time, you will be penalized, Defendant Naruhodo.
Don't worry, Ryunosuke. You'll have your chance to fight back. For now, we must just quietly listen to the witness.
If I may confirm at one point, waiter, standing beside the victim with a gun in his hand was the same man we see here in court today.
Yes, without question.
I see. And apart from the accused, was there anyone else standing beside the victim?
No. There was no one else around that table but the deceased Englishman and the university student.
Huh? Wait. What did he just say? There was no one else around that table. What's the matter, Ryunosuke? That's just not right. When I went over to Dr. Wilson to say hello, there was a woman sitting opposite him at this table. Really? And that's not something the waiter could have missed. Well, thank you, How do I say your name? Irax? 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 Wait. I've been warned about interjecting, but still, what should I do? What do we do? Do we interject? Do we have evidence? Let's just always interject, yeah? Because why not?
Yes!
Uh-oh. Do we have evidence? Dr. Wilson wasn't alone that day, I'm sure of it. There was a lady sitting with him at the same table. Oh, he's gonna be upset now, isn't he? Dear me, what are we gonna do with you? Oh, I should have stayed quiet, shouldn't I? I'm not one to stay quiet.
With your blatant disregard for court proceedings, I'm beginning to wonder if you are not a fraud. Could it be that the accused is mere student and is not a real lawyer after all?
But I'm sure of what I saw. Where did the balloons come from? How did that happen? Was that me? But I'm not even using my FaceTime camera. I don't understand. I don't know how that happened. I'm sorry. Anyway, Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy. Like, what? Can you save... What? Pick the wrong answers, like present Kazuma and... Wait, how do... Wait, there's 100 people viewing this right now? Oh my lord, look at all you. Gosh. That is so sweet, you all coming to watch. Watching me so be silly. Anyway, Hosonaga-san, is there any chance you're mistaken? Perhaps your memory of events is hazy.
No. The deceased gentleman came to dine alone.
I don't believe it. Hold on, hold on. Don't we have a court record here somewhere? There's a photo. Can we, is there like not a mirror? No. Do we? Bullet? What does it say in here? Fatal and bullet in the parts of the body? No, we don't have any evidence. Wait, what do we? We're serving there. Okay, we don't have evidence yet. Anyway, I actually have a rough plan of the restaurant as it was that day. Yes, oh, and it's separated. Oh, that is so sweet. Thank you. Please have a look if you'd like to. Let me see. Ah, a sketch of the establishment's layout, drawn by yourself, I presume. That's right. I'm afraid I used the back of my business card. It was a turbulent situation. However, as you can see, the gentleman in question was seated alone. That is evidence. Well, you're clearly a very conscientious waiter. Ugh. He's bleeding all over the place. That's not a conscientious waiter. Thank you, sir. It's not safe, right? It's not food safe to bleed all over the food. The court will take this plan and add it to the court record as evidence. Well, see, now he's sweating. I think now we're getting him, aren't we? Where's the evidence? No, it's not there yet. Okay. Well. Is there a problem? Hand the plan to the court officer at once. Of course. Here you are. Oh wait, that was the wrong voice. I don't know how that happened. What was that about? He's been completely calm and collected until now. Something certainly seems to have shaken him. The waiter's business card has been entered in the court record. Okay, we're gonna look at that now, right?
So, the court has now heard a precis of the case? A precis? Okay, we're gonna look at this stupid thing now. Wait, can we not? Back. No, can't we turn it around? I want to see the other side of the business card. Can I turn it around? I don't think I can. Okay. Okay, we're gonna figure this out. So, the court has now heard a prisoner.
Yes, at the moment, the gunshot was heard in the restaurant. The only person in close proximity to the victim was the defendant on trial today. It would seem we are looking at a black and white case here. Black and white case. Defendant Naruhodo.
Yes, Your Excellency?
If you admit your guilt at this stage, the court is willing to look mercifully upon you.
In other words, you may have some small reprieve in terms of your inevitable punishment.
I called this waiter as an... Oh, wait, no, that's still Ouchie. Oopsie.
I called this waiter as an unsworn witness in order to explain the details of the case to the court, but I must warn the defense. If you are determined to pursue matters further in this trial... The prosecution has decisive evidence from sworn witnesses who were present at the scene of the crime.
What? How do I say it? Is it precis or is it? It's Latin, isn't it? What do you think I should do, Kazuma? I actually did study Latin a bit as well, but I don't remember any of it. Anyway, what do you mean? Well, I'm gonna be found guilty one way or another, it seems. Wouldn't it be sensible to plead guilty at this stage and hope for a more lenient sentence? There's lots of languages I don't know. So many languages in the world. What languages do we have here? Just if you speak another language than English, just let me know. I'll be curious. Everyone keeps telling me that this trial is unusual about these peculiarities. Indonesian, Finnish, Romanian, Swedish, Spanish, Whoa, Danish, Welsh, French, Lebanese, Arabic, Vietnamese, Bangla, Colombian, Indonesian again. Whoa. Bulgarian, Russian, German. Oh my god, this is like the most international chat room I've ever seen. Haitian Creole. Common. Wait, I don't know what that is. Tagalog. Sorry, I said that wrong. Is it Tagalog, right? Korean and Italian. Oh my god. Free Palestine. Of course I want Free Palestine. Who doesn't want Free Palestine? Crazy people only. Romanian. Gosh. Brazilian, Portuguese, and Swedish. So many languages. Oh, wait. I can say one sentence in Swedish. Vad fin du är I håret. Did I say it right? Vad fin du är I håret. How's that? Irish. I can't do much of that. Anyway, back to the case. We got to save our boy, don't we? Sorry, this was a bit loud on the mic, probably. Anyway, you've said it, Professor. Mikotoba said, and so has the judge and the prosecution. I'm scared of what lies ahead if I push this. As I said from the outset, but I believe you are innocent. I trust you. And yet, despite knowing that, you're willing now to throw that trust back in my face. Is that it? What? If the accused is in fact innocent, then a defense lawyer is duty-bound to prove that innocence by whatever means necessary. Are you just going to abandon that duty? Are you going to give up on yourself? We're not going to give up on ourselves, are we? Screw that. Oh, is that a bad word? Anyway, the battle hasn't even begun yet, Ryunosuke. Never back down, never surrender, unless you're guilty. But we're not guilty. The defense pleads not guilty, Your Excellency. Good. We invite the prosecution to stop making empty threats and bring out its witnesses. Ha! Then we'll just see how decisive this evidence really is. Bring it. Wukong is not on trial here, okay, so...
Indeed. Prosecutor Aochi, please continue with proceedings.
Well, you were warned. The young can be so reckless, you know. Many call me a saint. But I can be a devil when I want to be. Ooh, he sounds naughty. In a few short moments from now, that dumbstruck young mouth of yours will be silenced. Forever. What a pervert. Sorry. I thought this doesn't need age restriction, but maybe it does. I'm not sure. Anyway, the prosecution calls its next witnesses.
Very well, officer. Bring forth the witnesses at once. Right.
Witnesses, kindly state your names and occupations for the court.
Yes, sir!
No, wait, what's a good noise voice from this one?
The Great Nippon Imperial Army Surgeon D. Yasanosa, reporting for duty, sir.
Myself, I find employ as a purveyor of fine articles of antiquity from the efflorescence of our nation Nippon, and conduct my trade from Rasute humble premises in the 2nd District, Curio Korekuta, at your service.
An antique dealer and a soldier. What an unusual pairing.
Both of these gentlemen were present at the restaurant on the day in question.
They must be the diners at the other table that the waiter mentioned.
Myself, I habitually take tea of the most exquisite aroma at the establishment in question, always at noon, and not infrequently converse with interested parties regarding the curios in which I make my business.
I can't understand a word that old man is saying. He's an antique dealer, and it sounds like he's a regular at La Carnival. Oh god, is somebody being naughty again? No naughtiness! Anyway, he seeks out potential customers who may have an interest in antiques and tries to sell his wares to them. He obviously targets like Carnival because it's a high-class restaurant with rich clientele. Right, I see. Although, to be honest, that sergeant looks more like he'd be a seller rather than a buyer. Oh, okay, that's fine then. Don't worry about it.
Now, you both witnessed the precise moment of this most atrocious incident. Is that correct?
Oh, why do the... Oh, wait, is it doing this or something? Do the balloons come when I do like a thing here or something? What's the... Wait, I remember there was a thing like this also that happens. No? Why does it do balloons? I don't understand. Oh, is that what it is? Peace sign? Is that how the balloons come? I don't know.
Anyway, affirmative. The enemy unit was seen attacking the foreigner in what can only be described as an act of war, sir. It was that black uniformed rogue infantryman over there who unloaded his firearm, sir.
This man's as impossible to understand as the other. I don't know what you're saying. I have incredible diction. Everything is very audible. Should I be less clear? But I'm almost sure I heard a strange noise during that last thing he's... Oh. So, this is the decisive evidence. I got lost there. The soldier is claiming that he actually saw the precise moment you shot the victim dead. Yes. I don't know why the confetti comes up. Well, are you starting to feel uncomfortable? If I'm honest, I was feeling uncomfortable from the start. I mean, being accused of murder doesn't sound fun. The court will hear from your formal testimony, please. You will state everything you saw at the precise moment that incident occurred. Okay. Now we have to pay attention, yeah? Okay, yes, sir. Standing by, ready to report, sir.
Unsavory memories of a most acerbic afternoon.
Witness testimony. Everybody pay attention, okay? Right, what the witnesses saw.
I was ingesting a regulation beef steak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman.
At that precise moment, a firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. That black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back, the cowardly little weasel.
I was on my hands and knees investigating the whereabouts of my mysteriously absconded precious curio.
Well, so you, Sergeant Nosa, actually witnessed the vital moment. You saw the split second when the defendant fired the weapon at the victim. Yes. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. That wicked university cadet, sir. The cruel and unforgivable enemy.
What times we live in when an English...
Who brings a knife to court? That is just weird. That is dodgy as frick. When an gentleman may be assailed in the broad day of light. But this is ridiculous. I didn't shoot anyone. Is that really true, Ryunosuke? Yes. All I did was pick up the gun that I saw lying on the floor. Rookie mistake. What word? I'm just being careful. Anyway, where are we at? After I said hello to Dr. Wilson, I went back to my table and sat drinking some coffee. Then, when I had finished, I got up from my seat to leave the restaurant, when I noticed an English-made gun next to the chair where the professor was sitting. I thought perhaps the professor had dropped it. So I bent down, and just as I was picking it up... silly. Well, if that's the truth, there was obviously a criminal on the scene somewhere. And somewhere in these two witness testimonies, there's a clue as to who that criminal was. There is? Ryunosuke, you must exercise your right to cross-examine the witnesses. Cross-examine? Do it now.
Yes, we have heard, Your Excellency. There's no room for doubt in the testimony of these witnesses. The defendant is clearly guilty. It's time to bring this despicable student to justice.
Certainly, the testimony the court has heard eliminates any vestige of doubt. Therefore, it is my grave duty to declare the verdict of this...
Oh gosh, he has something to say, doesn't he? Always pick up the murder weapon. You're absolutely right. That is the only way to do it.
What in the name of the Emperor is the meaning of this outburst?
Yes! I mean, the defense demands its right to a cross-examination. I'm so confident about this.
Dear me, dear me.
Ooh, gosh, I can't press this button when I'm drinking.
Let me guess, the Hachimaki headband boy next door told me to do it. How pathetic.
Huh? How did he know?
The prosecution objects. This is a clear waste of time. The defendant obviously has no experience. How can he possibly carry out the cross-examination?
Ooh. Kazuma to the rescue? The defense is asserting its right to a cross-examination. Whether or not you think he's capable of it is irrelevant.
Gulp!
Kazuma is so commanding.
Very well. Let the defense conduct a cross-examination of the witnesses.
All right. This is where the battle really begins, Ryunosuke. But I don't even know what I have to do in a cross-examination.
Isn't that obvious?
You have to expose the lies in the witnesses' statements. Pour la confusion? What? I need to learn some French, don't I? How? You didn't fire the gun, which means what that soldier said has to be a lie. Well, yes, but it's just a case of proving it, and the key to doing that is evidence. Right. Evidence. All you need to do is present some decisive and indisputable evidence that proves the witness is lying. Now let's go, Ryunosuke. Don't let them beat you. All right then. It's all or nothing. Okay. Cross-examination. Okay, quick save. Bam, bam. Maybe the balloons make it safe or something. Notification. What do I have? Notifications from OBS? What? Oh, wait. What? Allow. Oh, I should allow notifications from OBS, shouldn't I? Oopsie, sorry. I'm back. Balloon autosave. What the witnesses saw.
I was ingesting a regulation beefsteak at the restaurant while having a tactical discussion with the old man.
What does a... Can we just look at the... Can I look at the... This is a regulation beefsteak? Yeah, well, that's a different table, isn't it? Okay, no, hold on. Tactical discussion. Okay.
Myself, I was extolling the virtues of a particularly fine golden curio to the military gentleman.
At that precise moment, firearm was discharged. I observed the enemy's actions with my own eyes. Black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian and from the back. Oh, he says from the back. But it's not from the back.
Yes!
Liar. What are you playing at, cadet? What is the meaning of this subordination? Thrusting some photographic print in my mustache?
Inconsistencies, sir. I mean, yes. There's a clear inconsistency here. Well, I'm confident now. What nonsense. What can this print possibly tell us that we don't already know? Well, obviously, that, I know what I want to say, but the words just won't come out of my mouth. I think this proves beyond any doubt, Jackson, that there's no place for an amateur student here in this courtroom. Oh, this is so frustrating. Wait, how do I do this then? Oh, please. Oh, Kazuma to the rescue. Surely this doesn't require an explanation. It couldn't be more plain. To spell it out would be an insult to the court. Gosh, he's so good, isn't he? He's a genius. He knows stuff. Hi, Trucy Sholmes. Thanks for joining. Kazuma, what? What are you talking about? It's apparent from a single glance at the photographic print presented by the defense that there's a clear discrepancy here with the sergeant's statement. What? Sergeant Iesanosa.
Yes, sir. Oh, I just only got it. Yes, sir. No, sir. That's cute. Excuse me, I just burped.
Yes, sir. What, sir?
The statement you just made? What's this?
The black uniformed varsity cadet fired on the English civilian, and from the back the cowardly little weasel. Clearly not. Yes, sir. Affirmative, sir. You're lying. You're lying.
No, that just can't be.
And why not, cadet?
Because, come on! Take a close look at the print. Yeah, it's right here. It's Dr. Wilson died from a bullet wound to the chest. So clear. Oh wait, camera's there, isn't it? Am I still on the camera? It didn't slip, didn't it? Yeah, okay. Sergeant, according to your witness statement, the culprit shot the victim from behind. Liar, and that is obviously that is the obvious discrepancy here. Well, how'd you explain it, huh, Mr. Yes and Oh? Who's come popping up there? Yeah, I don't know what to say now, do you? What was that? Something just popped up from behind his back, but he pushed it down again?
Certainly, there's a clear discrepancy with the facts.
Would you not agree, Sergeant? No, sir. You don't bring babies to trials, right?
Yes, sir. At this juncture, that would appear to be indisputable. Until the moment I heard the firearm discharge, my eyes were firmly fixed on the delicious Le Caramel steak, sir.
What? The last testimony the court heard has proven one thing beyond all reasonable doubt. This witness, Sergeant Yes, sir, no, sir, did not see the descendant firing a gun at all. That's absurd. I think the conclusion we must draw is simple. There's no place for an amateur prosecutor here in this grand courtroom. Ooh, ice cold. It's a complete turnabout in the mood of this trial, just from that one discrepancy. Damn, killing it, Ryunosuke, killing it. First trial, and he's killing it. This is what being an ace attorney is all about. Turnabout, yo! Turning it around!
But I definitely saw him!
Ace attorney. Boo, boo, boo! Booyah! That university cadet there was pointing the firearm directly at the victim's back. But I never fired the gun.
All I did was pick it up from the floor.
And you, old man, you didn't see the moment the victim was shot either?
Ah, myself, I have already been quite clear. The gunshot interested me not. I was far too busy on the floor.
Gosh, another innuendo. Too busy on the floor? Sorry, what were you doing?
Hunting for treasure.
Treasure?
Indeed, the Hoera Koban, my prized coin. On each occasion, when I visit that restaurant, it is my habitude to place in my bosom pocket a particular trinket of interest from my shop last day.
In the hope of meeting a rich diner who might like to buy it from you?
On the day under scrutiny, it was to the military man that I proffered my Hoei treasure. Believe that he would purchase such a rare find.
I did not, but I was presented with little alternative.
And then, after averting my eyes for the briefest of moments, it was there no more. It simply vanished.
The Koban vanished.
Hunting around under the table, I was, in case mayhap it had fallen there, and then it happened.
You heard the gunshot, you mean?
Indeed I did, but I heeded it not, for I was concerned only with finding my absconded Hoei treasure. Nothing could distract me.
Out of interest, did you find the coin in the end? Thank you everyone for getting excited, and thank you mods for keeping it good. Anyway, back to the case. Excitement. No. I see.
That lamentable day, the precious Hoei Koban was lost to me. No doubt, some unscrupulous scoundrel pocketed the prized coin for himself.
As I'm sure everyone present is aware, this case demands a swift and decisive resolution.
God, he has a thick beard, doesn't he?
Our government has promised to send a full report to Great Britain by telegraph this very afternoon.
Nevertheless, the witness testimony to the court has just heard was inconclusive. No matter how subservient our government feels it must be to the British. It would be unforgivable to deliver a verdict on this trial right now.
What is your position, Prosecutor Aochi?
Mods are awesome! Yay! Love the mods. Thank you, mods. Oh wait, it did it again. Is it the thumb? It must be the thumb. I don't understand. I don't know. I don't know how it works. Balloons? Maybe one day I will. Oh, there we go. It is the thumbs, isn't it? Well, it's a thing that happens now. It's just balloons. It's the thumbs. The thumbs. Oh wait, I didn't do it again, did I? I don't understand. Very not, Your Excellency. The defendant may have fled a tiger at the front gate, but he will find a wolf at the back. My witnesses have further testimony to make.
Explain.
Upon hearing their next statements, it will become abundantly clear that there is only one person who could possibly have committed this despicable crime. The equally despicable defendant, Ryunosuke Naruhodo. What? He really seems to have a despicable opinion of you, doesn't he? Oh.
Very well. The court invites the witnesses to testify again. You will thoroughly explain the reasoning behind the prosecution's allegation. Is that clear?
As clear as Kiriko glass, Your Excellency.
Yes, sir. At once, sir. Awaiting signal to testify, sir.
He's got a baby on his back.
Excuse me, but there's something also. See, Ryunosuke and me, same mind. Peeking out over your shoulder, I think.
Affirmative. The newest member of the Nosa family to rise up to the ranks, sir. Name, Aido.
It would seem those straps are a sign of the sergeant being too strapped to afford a nanny. Straps. Okay. Aido.
Teen Shun.
Now,
Your father is about to quell the enemy. Watch and learn, my boy.
Alright, we gotta pay attention. Witness testimony. They're lying again, right? Wait, has somebody made a... Is that my head? That's not my head, is it? That's someone else's head. I think it was the baby. Was it the baby?
Anyway, the true culprit. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing.
Yes. Pointing his gun at the foreign man, he was that young lad in the back. That much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Therefore, no one other than the black uniformed cadet could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out.
Yes!
Oh gosh, that went quickly. Wait, that's nonsense. Yes, that is nonsense probably, right?
The victim, Dr. Wilson, wasn't alone at all.
please, enough of these outbursts already.
But there was a woman. There was a young woman at his table. You must have seen her. Everyone there must have seen her.
Objecting! If you call yourself a lawyer, then you will respect the rules of the court and speak accordingly. We are not here to listen to your fantasies. It is evident beyond all reasonable doubt that the victim was alone at the time of the incident. The prosecution has photographic evidence of this fact.
Is this a photographic print of the scene of the crime, counsel?
Indeed, of the table at which the victim was dining, taken by an investigator immediately after the incident. As can plainly be seen, there's only one place set.
Certainly, based on the appearance of this print, it would be reasonable to conclude...
There's still people joining in the chat? That's so sweet. Hello, new people.
Anyway, get distracted. It would be reasonable to conclude that the victim was not in the company of anyone else.
Hi, new people. This doesn't make any sense.
The court will add this new photographic evidence to the record. Alright, we gotta look at this picture, right? We gotta...
I don't understand what I'm doing. Oh, that's not a new picture. This is the new picture. Okay. I don't understand. What's going on here? It's just not possible that nobody else saw that woman. The waiter before said the same thing. He maintains that Dr. Wilson came to the restaurant alone as well. But that's not true. I saw her. I swear that I saw a woman with him. Would seem that we'll be able to telegraph the report to Great Britain one time after all. The witness testimonies we have just heard leave no further room for doubt.
These are very sensitive political times, as we all know. The ink is still fresh. Oh, I should get my fan next time, shouldn't I? Still fresh on the treaty with Great Britain. To think that I, Taketsuchi Aochi, will have contributed to the amity of these two great empires is an honor. How can this be happening? The judge is ready to rule. No, no, no. Stand tall, Ryunosuke. It's not over yet. Oh, that's it. What? What? I don't know what my fan says. I think it's somewhere down. I have a really big fan. If what you say is true, then there's something going on here behind the scenes. And now's your chance to expose it, to draw out the truth in your cross-examination. I don't know, Kazuma. The defense is entitled to cross-examine the witness, but make it quick. Understood? Tuh, rules can be so unbending at times. All right. We got to get this cross-examination. Come on, focus. The true culprit. Even if what I saw wasn't the precise moment the firearm was discharged, it's almost the same thing. I mean, clearly it's not.
Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in the back. That much I myself did see.
Furthermore, a visual search of the premises at the time confirmed that we were the only personnel present.
Indeed, alone he was, the Englishman, dining all by himself.
Therefore, no one other than Black Uniform could have dispatched the Englishman. Over and out.
Oh shit, I didn't have an objection to that. What do we... Does everybody know? Like, has anybody here not played it and has to think with me? Or do you all like know how to solve it? Because I actually don't exactly remember it. Okay, so then let's solve together. If you know it, then don't cheat. Don't try to like tell us how to do it. What do we? So of people who don't know, have you got an idea? What is objectionable here? Okay, because they say, okay, so this one is not it. Iriguchi. Is there something here? I don't know. What do we object to? I also have Okay. So I'll just. Oh! I can press. That was a thing, wasn't it? Can I press them on statements? Okay. Can I do that already? He hasn't suggested it yet. What's the matter? I can't find anything. I'm done for. I can't win this. No. Okay. No. We gotta go again. We gotta listen. The first thing is calm down. Can't expect winter stains to be full of holes every time. So just take your time. Try to tease more information. There we go. So we can. What do you mean? Now we learn about pressing. Okay. You can choose to either press or present against each of the witnesses. Yeah. Okay. If the witness is saying something is suspicious about, press him on it with LB. Okay. Great. Okay. We're gonna press. We're going to press him. The important point is, there's no sense in holding back. If anything even slightly jars with you, press the witnesses on it and press them hard. Phrasing, man, phrasing. Anyway, all right, got it. Press them like blocks of tofu. The professor wasn't alone in the restaurant, I'm sure of it. In one way or another, this cross-examination is going to prove I'm right. It's time to press them for all they're worth. My fate depends on it. Okay, go. We're going to see what we're going to press now. Even... Wait, is it close? Okay. Press all the statements. Okay, precise moment. Let's... It's not the same thing. So let's press him. Come on. It's not the same thing at all. Of course not. For a start, I didn't fire that gun.
We have a difference of opinion on that. The opinion of a uniform officer versus that of a fledgling cadet.
I don't think so. Consider this, defendant. Just a moment ago, I blinked. Did you? Did you see it? Did you see me blink? How could I? And yet, it is an undeniable fact that I did blink. So there you have it. Have what? Tension!
The sound of the firearm rang in my ears, and the very next moment, I saw you waving the gun at the Englishman.
You. I think that says it all, don't you?
Grrr.
And let us not forget that the antiques dealer witnessed the accused in this most incriminating position as well. Isn't that so, Korekuta-san?
La 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 la. Yes, pointing his gun at the foreign man he was, that young lad in the back. That much I myself did see.
Okay, let's just press.
Yes! That was only I don't think this is the one to press, to be honest, but
I'm doing it anyway.
I picked it up off the floor. Well, obviously, as the culprit, that's the only way you could explain it. I just finished drinking my coffee and I was about to leave the restaurant when I noticed a gun on the floor at Dr. Wilson's feet, so I picked it up. And at exactly that moment,
Bang!
gunshot rang in my ears.
Full of events beyond our control, life is.
Sorry? What do you mean?
In your case, you found a pistol on the floor and picked it up, which precipitated his testing predicament. Whereas, conversely, I failed to pick up the Korban from the floor and find myself in an equally testing predicament as a result. Anyway, the fact remains, myself, I did see you, with pistol in hand, standing over the foreigner.
Yeah, this didn't get us anywhere, did it? Did it? Confirmed we were the only personnel present. Press!
Yes!
Okay, keep pressing. You must have noticed someone else that took to... There was a lady there.
As you have been at pains to point out, I feel I'm growing callous in my ear. And yet, no one else appears to have caught even a glimpse of this woman. If only there'd been more people dining there at the time, someone else would have noticed her.
Unfortunately, it was already past 2 p.m. when it happened. And Japanese people eat lunch and then go straight back to work. Right? Very regimented. The quiet time between lunch and dinner at any restaurant. I know, of course. The place was almost empty. It's what you'd expect.
Certainly. 2 p.m. is neither here nor there in terms of a time to eat. I wonder if there was a reason why the victim was eating at that time of day and why he was alone.
Yes, Your Excellency, there was indeed a reason.
There was? Oh, we got more evidence.
What is that, Counsel?
It is a medical report card, Your Excellency. It would seem that the victim had an appointment at a clinic prior to visiting the restaurant.
Hotta Clinic? Yes, there would indeed appear to be an entry for the date in question.
19th November, noon to past, 1 p.m. We're all friends, guys! Hottie Clinic for war flashbacks. Wait, Kazuma. The very day of the incident. Gosh, is this really testing my brain here, is it? So the victim appointment. The explanation couldn't be more simple. The prosecution felt no need to submit this evidence before, as it really has no bearing on the case. I think it does have. What did you think, Ryunosuke? It's hard to see how it could be related, really. Remember, you can request for it to be entered in the court if you think it could be useful. How do I... to be submitted as evidence? Yes, of course we want it to be submitted.
Yes.
No, don't worry. I'm gonna solve it all. My brain is good. I got good brain with good QI and stuff. If I may, I'd like to ask for many. Yes. On what grounds? The court has already heard conclusive witness testimony. How much of it will be playing? Oh, I'll keep playing it. I want to beat it. I want to finish the game. Because why not? The court has already heard conclusive evidence testimony. Additional evidence would be extraneous. Not to mention that the victim's movements prior to his arrival at the restaurant are of no concern. Whether or not they are of concern is up to us to decide. We have a right to explore all possible avenues. I beg your pardon? You have no authority to refuse a perfectly... Oh God, I kept there as ouchie. And then across a submission of evidence.
Very well. The court will grant the defense's request.
Youngsters these days are forever asserting their rights. It's a most disturbing trend. Officer, kindly add the victim's medical report card to the court record. Okay. Okay, I feel like we have some evidence here, right? Court record. Alright, how do I... Wait, how can I not look at that? I can't look at that? I have to explore the even if it doesn't seem relevant at first. Right, I hear you. It's fine. You can just long just try it as much as you like, but it's the day after the festival already. We gotta at least like solve some of this, don't we? Perhaps you've forgotten that these witness testimonies leave no room for doubt. Feel free to reiterate for the accused Korekuta-san. Wait, what does it say? Why can I not look at the... Why can't I look at this thing? That was found... What did it say in the medical report card? Wait, do I press him on it? Or do I... Let's press him on it. So, you actually saw that with your own eyes, did you? The victim, Dr. Wilson, dining alone? That I did. Forgive me for the position I place you in. So the testimonies of the old man, the soldier, and the waiter all agree on that point. Isn't that something? And let us not forget the incontestable evidence we have to support their statements as well. As can clearly be seen, there's only a single beef steak on the victim's table. A meal for one. No. No! The antiques dealer, the sergeant, and the waiter who testified before. It's not impossible that they're all lying. But if so, then why? If I'm perfectly honest, I have absolutely no idea. Okay, hold on. What is the... What? Why can't I examine this medical report card further? Oh my god, I feel like I'm stupid. I need help, guys. What do I... Wait, where can I look at the back of it? Examine. Press... Wait. I think I pressed on all statements, didn't I? But I can't even look at this one. I think I pressed on this one already, didn't I? Why aren't you telling the truth? What did you say, Cadet? I clearly remember. was a woman sitting across the table from the professor. Perhaps one of you might not have noticed. But for both of you to have failed to see the professor's dining companion, it's just not possible. Unfortunately for you, Defendant Naruhodo, it's not just a case of these two witnesses alone. Sorry? The waiter, whose testimony the court heard earlier, clearly stated the same thing. He also said that the victim was alone. That's right.
Precisely. In other words,
I'm already a professional streamer. Is that what professional streamers do?
you are the sole proponent of this phantom lady.
But if such a woman indeed were present at the scene... What does it say here? Single fractal fatal hemorrhage from pectoral. Ballistic no accident wound. Bullet did not pass through the body. Okay. Is there anything else I can see here? I don't quite understand why I can't see this one. No, okay, hold on.
And if no such proof exists, the prosecution demands that no further mention of this phantom woman be made. It is a blatant waste of the court's time.
Nothing I can say to that. Excellent work, you know. I did. We've gleaned some new information. Oh, if Kazuma tells me I've gleaned new information, then I'm proud. Well, yes, but I don't feel like it changes much. I can't see that it brings any real discrepancies to light. I wouldn't be so sure. Let me see. Oh, so there we can look at it now. Oh, you mean this? I've been wanting to look at that. Yes, this is a brand new piece of evidence. Thank you. I've been wanting to examine it. You'll notice that some pieces of evidence bear a magnifying glass. These are the ones you may examine. Great. Press A and you can take a closer look at the piece in question. Okay. Use RS, okay. Okay, so I can, great. To rate it, okay, I can examine it from all angles. Yes. Okay, I want to examine it. Let me examine it. I get it. Move the crosshairs around. Okay. Says pulsate. Press A to investigate further. Okay, we're getting it. It's coming back to me. See if something new. Okay. Let me then examine it. Wait, I still can't examine it. I need to use RS, okay, and A to inspect any. Okay, I guess I have to. Right. Okay. Examine. Okay, clearly there's something to investigate here. Let's have a look. This is some kind of medical history. And there's an entry for the day the professor was killed. Extraction of molar with topical anesthesia. Extraction of molar? You mean it had a tooth taken out? It would seem so. Just before the incident, he'd had a bad tooth removed. Perhaps they used laughing gas. That's the most modern practice in the West for pain relief. Yes, I've heard of this anesthesia. Although it's hard to believe there's anything that can actually stop you feeling pain. There's a cautionary note from the medical practitioner as well. Strictly no food or drink besides water for 3 hours post-procedure until anesthetic effects have passed. Really? Sounds like information worth bearing in mind. Right, so he shouldn't have eaten that steak. With this new information, the meaning of that one particular statement totally changes. So, I think it's time we listen to the testimony again, don't you? Definitely. Firearm was discharged. It's almost the same thing. Wait, do I? I mean, he wasn't supposed to eat this. Check the back of a medical report. Ah, here? Looks like this medical report card was first issued quite some time ago. It's probably a record of long-term treatment, that's why. With a family doctor, I imagine. Well, I can't imagine. Going to a doctor, I mean. As long as I'm alive, I'm never consulting one. Well, if you were dead, there'd be no point. So, you don't like doctors then? Why would you? They make you drink horrible-tasting medicine. They give you painful injections. And then they demand lots of money from you for the privilege, all when you're at your lowest ebb. See, that's why you gotta live somewhere where, like the UK, ideally, where you get free treatment. Wouldn't that be great? If it was like that everywhere. Sorry, didn't mean to rub it in your face. It's rude. I'm rude. And then they demand lots of money from you for the privilege, all when you're at your lowest ebb. You sound like a model patient, with a bad case of stubbornness no less, for which the only cure is very bitter medicine indeed. Okay, so I've done that one. Wait, there's something else here? It says Ota Clinic on this medical report card. I hate clinics almost as much as I hate hospitals and surgeries. Aren't they all the same? When I was 5, I caught the only cold I've ever had in my life. And I remember, even though I felt awful already, I had to have this hideous injection in my right arm. Brrr. I'll never forget it. Never in my whole life. Most people would give their right arm to have had only one cold in their whole life. I had more than one, I'm sure. Anyway, I don't think this is a clinic where they treat people for illnesses like that. Let's keep looking for clues. We don't want to miss anything. Okay. Okay. Can I turn this one around now too? There we go. What does it say? Well, that's unexpected. What is? Look. Do you see it says the witness's name here? Satoru Hosonaga. Well, yes, business cards do tend to show the person's name. That's sort of the point. It's not the name that's unexpected. It's his job title. His job? Oh. Chief Inspector Satoru Hosonaga, Primary Criminal Investigation Division, Imperial Police Bureau. Inspector? What on earth? I have no idea. But let's face it, the police have a lot of power and influence. If they're wielding it somehow here. Alright. What about the other... Wait. This plan of the restaurant raises a number of questions, I think. Definitely. It's supposed to show the relative position of everything in the moments following the incident. But there's nothing to show the woman you say you saw there. Exactly. And that's not all. Look here in the upper left where it says kitchen. Oh yes, what of it? No one would use those complicated characters to write kitchen, especially not if they were in a hurry. Yeah, they look complicated. I don't know if I can read them. You mean you don't remember those characters yourself, don't you? Study harder, Ryunosuke. Okay, so we've done this. What about these? Can we turn... No, we can't turn those pictures around, can we? Oh, and this one we can't turn around either. Okay, but now... We have something now, don't we? It's almost the same thing. Wait, what do we press on now? It wasn't that much I myself did see. Oh, I can turn the back. Thanks for the tip! Wait, this badge? My personal student number. If you lose your pin, they won't accept you. You may not come in. Ha ha ha. I actually lost my treasure, but I still don't know my student number by heart. Is that the badge you meant? Badge. That's not a badge. Is that the badge? Hold on. Yeah, there's the post-mortem report. Crimes and photograph. We don't have a badge. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. Okay. Pointing on the foreign man, he was that young man that much I myself did see. Furthermore, indeed, alone he was the Englishman, dining all by himself. So what if I present then here this thing? Is it not possible that... Oh wait, can I not present this? Because... Hold on. I didn't mean to read this again. How do I get past this? Ah! I already read that. I wanted to... Can I present this? If I present the steak... If I present this... Well, I think, about... What are you whittering, lad? Call yourself a lawyer? Okay. I'm the... Okay, that wasn't... Was it? Everyone stumbles on their words occasionally. Under the circumstances, I wouldn't worry about it. Thanks, Kazuma. I could see it quite clearly in that cross-examination you just carried out. When you raise your hand straight up like that, so purposefully, you knew exactly what it was you wanted to say. Don't feel like you have to choose your words carefully. Just say what you're thinking. What am I thinking? Alright, and thanks for the advice. Korekuda-san, this is a medical report card belonging to the victim. Ah, I see, and I don't see. What of it, boy? Comparing what is written on this report card with your witness statement. Something clearly doesn't add up. Ha! We found something.
Dear me, have you forgotten my words so soon, you amateur?
Sorry, what?
You are not to interrupt court proceedings with your amateurish drivel.
But...
Let's see if I can explain it in words you might understand. It was after 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the victim was murdered at the restaurant. Whatever he may or may not have done before that time is completely irrelevant.
Grr! But that's... Remember, Ryunosuke, you don't have to use clever language or fancy words. Just make your point.
Your Excellency, I believe we're finished here. There's surely no need to prolong this trial further. The witness testimonies the court has heard have been clear and concise. This medical report card has no bearing on the matter at all for the simple reason that there's no one else beside this pale-faced people who could...
This medical report card has nothing to do with the case? Do you really believe that?
What? That outburst half petrified me, boy. Of course I believe it. How could it possibly be relevant?
Perhaps because Ota Clinic, which issued the report card, is a dental clinic.
A dental clinic? Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Perhaps if I told you that the victim had just had a tooth extracted.
What's this now?
And furthermore, if I told you that as a result, the victim had been forbidden from eating.
Just what are you trying to say, cadet? He had orders not to eat, so what?
It's all written up in here. No food or drink other than water for 3 hours post-procedure while anesthesia wears off. What? No, that can't. Kore kudasan. What, boy, what? As you just heard, when he was killed, sometime shortly after 2 p.m., the victim couldn't have been eating anything at all. No. Additionally, there's more. You have assured the court with unwavering self-confidence that the victim was dining alone. But that cannot possibly be the case.
Grr.
Because the victim, as we now know, had just had one of his teeth extracted and was still experiencing the effects of the anesthetic. Expertly done, partner.
We got you.
What? What is this nonsense, you little upstart? Ha! These baseless accusations. Just look at this photographic evidence. You can clearly see the plate of food at the victim's table.
Objection!
Use your head. That's the very discrepancy we're talking about. Or can't you follow that logic? How dare you? I think it's fair to say that the tables in this restaurant case have turned. Wouldn't you agree, Ryunosuke? Oh, yes, most definitely.
So, having just undergone some dental surgery, the victim was unable to eat. Which leaves one very crucial conundrum. Who, in fact, was eating the pictured beefsteak? The court will hear the opinion of the defense on this new puzzle. I assume you're ready, counsel.
Counsel? Oh, that means me, doesn't it?
All right. The answer to this question is going to be pivotal. This is the start of you turning this trial around. Show them what you're made of.
Got it. So, the person eating at the steak at the victim's table must have been... So, and the victim has said, no, me, not me, the two witnesses, no. An as yet unknown third party. Boom! Obviously, it can only have been someone else who was sitting at the professor's table. You will not let this go, will you? There was no such person. Yes, there was. Because I saw her. What are you going to do about that? When the incident occurred, we know that the victim couldn't have been eating anything, yet we have evidence of a half-eaten steak on his table. What do you say to that? Therefore, the only logical conclusion is that there was somebody else there eating it. Right? Right? We have strong evidence to support our assertion. It's clear that these witness testimonies are unreliable. If the court decides to push through a ruling at this stage, we will lodge a formal complaint with the Ministry of Justice and pursue a fair retrial, relentlessly. Kazuma, are you insane? You would take on the government? Don't worry, counsel. I have no issue with you. What do you mean? I have issues with them. Those two witnesses in the stand. What? What are you talking about? We have demonstrated with evidence that the victim was not alone. So, if it now turns out that the two of you deliberately lied when giving your testimonies, obviously you will be charged with perjury. Perjury? And, since this is a murder trial, you will also be deemed complicit in the killing. Complicit in murder? Yeah, we found a little typo, didn't we? Complicit in the murder? No.
Negative. There was no mention of this at the tactical meeting. I was just following... Oh, things are getting weird now, aren't they?
That's right, as the man says.
Just say you never saw the Oh. Okay. I feel like we're going to go down a whole nother alley now. And I said I'm going to stream from 7 till 9. And I think we're gonna find this moment to stop with the playing, and we continue. This is to continue, because I think the first case takes quite some time, doesn't it? So I think I'm gonna save it here. I'm gonna save it. I'm just gonna save it over this. What do I save it over? Wait, what is the top one? Yes, over right. Okay. So this is the... What is it? Which... Okay, yeah. So top slot. There we go. We've saved it. Okay. Whew! Thanks, everyone, for coming to my first stream. I hope it went well. I didn't want to end it without like having fucking solved something. That was like really stressful in the end. I felt the pressure. Like, I don't know who of you saw my Black Myth Wukong stream. That was really stressful because I kept dying, and now I thought I wasn't gonna like solve one of the big things or something, and made me feel stupid. But I got there in the end. So whew, thank God. But thank you so much for coming, everyone, and I think I'm gonna announce another stream. I'm probably gonna do next Thursday again, but I might also do another one in between. So I'll have to see. But you know, follow me on Twitter, or I think I'll probably like announce it on Twitter if you're not already doing that. And then, you know, and on obviously on Twitch also, I think you get like notifications and these things, right? Like, is that how you call it? You like follow and thank you, Carlin, so much for L Carlin 22 for sharing that. And then yeah, and then we're gonna continue this journey and see what's gonna happen next. So I'm really excited, and thank you so much for so many people coming. I'm sorry, like if I'm not very good at keeping up with the chat and this. Like, this is literally still the first time I'm doing this, so I'm yeah, still figuring it out. But it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. So, and I hope you did too. If you have a question, yeah, feel free to send it to me. I mean, like, I have a lot of things going on the next few days as well, but I'll try my best to stay in touch and everything. So, yeah, thank you very much, everyone, and wherever you are, have a good night and or a good day, you know, depending what time you're in, and yeah, I look forward to the next one. So, thank you, and good night, everyone. Bye. Bye. What, do I like do a fade out with this or something? Fade out, fade out. Whoa, whoa. Bye, bye, bye. Good night.